a little bit more about mindfulness and how can mindfulness we can use mindfulness in our daily life. So you already understand mindfulness is awareness. Is to be here now with things the way it is to be in the present with presence. But to develop mindfulness, we need to have some intentions and we have qualities who give us support. So when we say about intention, we mean we need to bring back our attention to this moment. It is intentional. I assume the responsibility of this. I take care. I take the control of the car. I'm the driver. I'm not the passenger. So we need to use some qualities to open our perception and observing what's going on right now. So this quality is no judging, because our minds all the time judging or compare. Beginner's mind, we need to bring us acceptance, because things is the way it is. We will not change the things. We need to be patient, because sometimes it's not so easy to be with things the way it is. We need to be patient because we need to practice and sometimes not so easy. And then we need to bring kindness, self-compassion to us, to the process. And then letting go, and then come back to the present all the time. But to do all of this, to be in the present moment, we need to have conscious and we need to open our field of our perspective. We have a physical body that experiences physical sensations. We have thoughts and images in our minds. We have feelings and emotions. And if you and today we are totally disconnected from all of this. You are the passengers of our lives. So who is driving the car? Probably our partners of behaviors. And you already know this may bring to us a stress situation, and we need to start to see this kind of stress like suffering. It's normal on these days if you ask someone, how are you? How are you feeling? And the answer probably will be something like, yesterday, in my job, or my son, my wife. We try to explain our emotions. We try to describe our emotions through our minds because we are totally disconnected from our body, our emotions, and our minds is under control. And to feel off this is pain, bring stress, and you run away from this. We protect ourselves. And then again, who is driving the car? Where this car is going? And the truth is this car is under control. So mindfulness is the path. Is how we're gonna assume again with intentional way the control of our lives, the control of the car, to become again the driver and to take this car on the right course again. We doesn't want to change anything. We doesn't want to run away from things. We want to open awareness to life, to doesn't live anymore in the automatic pilot. Because when you are disconnected from our body, our feelings, and our minds take control of our lives, we live in the doing mode, we live in the automatic pilot. And then, like I said before, this is gonna bring us to a stress situation. This is gonna bring us to suffering. And we need to understand that small stress situations bring us to repeat our pattern of behaviors. And then again, we are not the driver, we are the passenger. So to work with mindfulness, we need to work with some anchors. We need to develop some anchors to start open our conscious and to be with things the way it is, to bring back our full attention in the present moment and observing, because everything is going to pass and we can live life with more plenitude and kindness. We can live in the present moment. This is possible. So to develop all of this, we need to start to talk about mindfulness of the body. We need to talk about mindfulness of the breath. And these two will be the first two anchors to work with presence, to be the things where it is, to connect again with our body, to be the driver again, and to assume responsibility of our lives. So that's why we practice mindfulness. So when you talk about mindfulness of the body, we have four base postures, or we are sitting, or we are lay down, or we are standing or walking, or we are changed for one of each other all the time. And you need to bring attention to the body, to the physical body, in all of these postures. And when we start to work on this, our mind learns to come back to the body, to come back to the physical body, the sensation of the feet touch the ground, the sensation when you walk, when you lay down. So we start to work the mindfulness of the body, bring attention to the physical sensation is happening right now, like our feet touch the ground, when the body touch the floor, when you sit meditation, a little bit more in the next days.